Springfield, Illinois. Hey, y'all, this is T Spilling TV. We are talking about Sonya Massey killer. The police had killed her. From
This
Illinois.
has opened an investigation into the
So,
killing of a
y'all, let's get
black
to the
woman
video, you
by an
guys.
Illinois sheriff's deputy who shot her inside her home earlier this month. The probe comes after body camera footage was released, sparking protests and calls for accountability. William Brangham has the latest and a warning: many viewers will find this footage disturbing.
The community of Springfield, Illinois is calling for justice after 36-year-old Sonya Massey was shot and killed by a sheriff's deputy inside her home on July 6th. Law enforcement was there because she called 911 to report a prowler.
She was a mother. She has children. That is an impact for generations that is going to be laid upon that family.
The local sheriff's office released this body camera footage yesterday, which shows two deputies searching outside Massey's property for the suspected prowler.
So what'd you hear?
Somebody outside my house.
And then, after finding no one, Deputy Sheriff Sean Grayson talks with a confused-seeming Massey on her front porch.
Please, God, I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
At one point, Grayson asks Massey about her mental health.
You're not in trouble.
A few minutes later, Massey and the deputies are inside, getting information to file their report.
I just a driver's license will do, and then I'll get out of your hair.
Deputy Grayson asks Massey to turn off a pot of water that's boiling on her stove.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Holding the pot, Massey then twice says, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," which Deputy Grayson immediately treats as a threat.
what are you doing?
Wait for your hot steaming water.
Away from hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I
Rebuke you in the name of
You better not. I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face. Talk the drop the
Massey is hit in the face and dropped to the ground. For at least 6 minutes, the other deputy applies pressure to her wound while
Her home earlier this month. The probe comes
We're going to stop it right here, you guys. Y'all, this is so crazy, you guys. This man, he said, told her to go take the water off the stove or whatever. And she did exactly what he told her to do. And she tried to put it in the sink, you guys. And then all she was saying was, what she said or whatever. And, he
after
just shot her in the face, y'all. Shot the girl in the face. And it looked like the gun went off about 3 times.
of water that's boiling on her stove.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Holding the pot, Massey then twice says, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," which Deputy Grayson immediately treats as a
He said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." You know, like it shouldn't even been, you know, him getting mad about her telling him she gonna rebuke him in the name of Jesus. Like, really? You really gonna shoot her in the face for that? Then talking about she violated him. That was a violation what she said. A rebuke in the name of Jesus? Like what? I think the man was real evil, prejudiced, and everything, you guys. I really do believe that. Um, this should never have happened. This lady called this man, called these policemen to help her, not to shoot her and kill her. to see like who was around her house. She, what I'm saying, she thought somebody was around her house, but if they was, they had left before the police came, right? And they get inside. She had a pot on the stove. I think she was probably about to cook something or something. And and they told her to, like, you can go ahead and cut it off, I guess. And she takes it off the stove. She takes the pot off the stove, you guys, and she put it inside the sink like she was supposed to do. And all she said, what she said, and he shot her in the face, you guys. Shot her in the face. And it's like from hearing the gun, it sounded like he like shot 3 times. Like, it's so clear as day. And this woman did not deserve this. I hope she get the justice that she needs. Um, her family have the justice that they need. And y'all, this is messed up. This is prejudice, y'all. This is plumb out crazy and prejudice, y'all. Can't nobody go around this. If they didn't have that camera on them, that video camera on them, this case would not have got solved, you guys. They could have, if they didn't have a camera on them, that they could have hid anything. They would have been like, oh, we don't know who did it. And they would have believed it, everybody would have believed them police because they police, and they would have believed them. And it's so good that they makes them wear that camera thing on them. So, they can know what is what, and he can't go around this. He could not go around this at all. And somebody said he is not guilty. Like, what? Let me say something. He's saying he is not guilty. Anybody in their right mind, anybody in their right mind will not be saying this, you guys. This man is is real evil. And he trying to get out of it the best way he know how, the best way he can. He trying to get out of it, and it's no way around this. And I feel like the other officer was there, you guys. I feel like he should get punished too, because he could have stopped this. He knew how this man was. He knew exactly how this man was, and he knew how he was reacting towards that woman. He knew how it was getting. He should have said, hey man, we can resolve this another type of way, but don't so don't do her like that, you know what I'm saying? Or don't talk to her like that, you know, like the woman really did something to him. The only thing she said was, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. The enemies don't like that. The enemy do not like that, you guys. That policeman was just that. He was the enemy. He did not like her saying nothing about, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Anybody that don't anybody that don't believe in God, they do not want you to say things like that. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. This is what the enemy does right here. He try to kill you. Everything and above, you guys. This lady did not deserve this. This woman got kids. This woman got a mother. This woman got a dad still alive. Y'all, this is crazy. Y'all pray for the family. Pray for her kids. Pray for her. Even though she's not here, but pray for her and her whole family that who loves her. Y'all, this is so beneath everything, this is crazy. And this man should be locked up. He should be locked up from doing what he did to this woman. This innocent woman just called the police just to, you know, making sure everything good around her house, making sure ain't nobody trying to get in her house, trying to hurt her, things like that. And they turn around and kill the woman. Y'all, this right here makes me so mad. It makes me so mad to see this type of react of a police doing a black woman or a white woman or a Hispanic woman. It don't matter what race a person is. could see a policeman do somebody like that. And not just a policeman, a hermit, just a regular human being
A threat.
that ain't got a badge on.
Your hot steaming water.
Y'all, let's get into the video.
Yeah.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of
You better not. I swear to God, I'll shoot you in your face.
Massey is hit in the face and dropped to the ground. For at least 6 minutes, the other deputy applies pressure to her wound while they wait for medics to arrive. At one point, Deputy Grayson is heard implying that her injury is so grave that he's, quote, not going to waste his medical supplies on her. Massey was later pronounced dead at the hospital.
Gotta stop it right here. Y'all, this man said he's not going to waste his this medical stuff on her wound. He want her to die. He did it on purpose, you guys. Just because she was black. It didn't matter whether she was a man or a woman. He did not care. He just wanted to shoot a black woman and kill. He wasn't gonna use. He didn't want the other man, the other policeman, to use his medical stuff to help her. The other man was trying to help her, trying to hold, the womb and, make sure all the blood won't, like come out of it and all that. And she later on passed away at the hospital, you guys. But you see how low down, dirty this Joker is. A low down, dirty Joker. Don't care about nobody. Nobody, not even himself. Because if he cared about anything or even himself, he wouldn't have did nothing like this to this innocent woman. I'm talking about she wasn't talking back. She wasn't, like cussing or none of that. Or disrespecting him in no type of way. I don't think she said, I will rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And that's when the enemy uh uh came in front of the man, inside of him. That's what I'm saying, inside of the man, y'all. This stuff is real. The enemy is real, you guys. The enemy took over that man because that man probably more likely don't believe in God. Y'all, this is way beneath everything, y'all. I can't stand this when something like this go on. Or something similar to this go on. I can't stand it. I hate when somebody have to lose their life for no reason, and people losing their life every day, even though it's not even a police y'all. Regular people's out here actually just shooting people and killing people, y'all, for no reason. Y'all, this is so wrong, so wrong. And this lady got kids and family. And they gotta deal with this, you guys. Just like we all have to deal with these type of things. We know how it is. We know exactly how it is. But for an innocent woman, 36 years old, you guys, and the police ended her life because he was prejudiced. But he want his life. Somebody, uh, pleading not guilty. What you mean? You not guilty, and you sat here and killed this woman. And then you actually told her you gonna shoot her in the face, and you did just that too. You shot her in the face because she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." You knew she wasn't gonna put no hot water on you. You wait in the front room, and she waited in the kitchen. She about the same putting the pot in the sink. What you mean, y'all? It pisses me off.
In a Facebook post, Sangamon County Sheriff's Office confirmed Deputy Grayson
get back
had
to the
been
video,
fired from the
y'all.
department, writing, "It is clear that the deputy did not act as trained or in accordance with our standards."
You know what I want? I want justice for my baby.
Massey's father, James Wilburn, spoke after the footage was made public.
The sheriff is here is an embarrassment because this man should have never had a badge. He should have never had a gun. He should have never been given the opportunity to kill my child because he had some serious blemishes on his record. Serious. This man had two convictions for DUI. He had a conviction for driving under the influence. And he was a member of law enforcement.
I'll stop it right here. Y'all, this man have already been convicted of DUI, you guys. Not one time. Under the influence, driving. Y'all, he's a drunk. He's a drunk policeman. And who knows, he probably been drunk then. Drunken out of it. Not out of it, but no, you know what I'm saying, had some drinks in the system, probably. Most likely. And then I ain't gonna even say that. I'm gonna say the man is just prejudice. And who I'm just saying why they didn't act on that at first. Why they didn't act on that, the policemen people. Why they didn't act on, okay, he got not just one DUI, he got two. Driving under the influence. Do you hear me? This man should have never been able to be back in the police car. Should have never been able to be in a badge, have a badge on him. Let's be honest. Let's be real, you guys. Y'all better eat him up. You know, he could not get away with this. And I know that them parents right there, her parents is gonna make sure he don't get away with this, baby. Her family and her mama and daddy is not gonna let this man get away with this, baby. Oh no. You see how that daddy raised the baby? He ain't finna let this go, baby. And I wouldn't either if that was my child. I wouldn't either. But y'all, I sure hate this happened to this lady, y'all. Put her parents, first of all, put her in y'all prayers, and her kids, and her mama, and her daddy, and her whole family, you guys. They need it, and she needed too. The prayers, you guys. It's y'all. This is just messed up, y'all. Y'all, this is messed up. This type of stuff here make me mad. Let's get back to the video, you guys. This man should never. This man should have been in jail. This man should not never been back in a badge. He should
What an
never been back in a
embarrassment.
police car.
What an embarrassment
Going
to
back
this
to the video, you
country,
guys.
to this county.
Civil rights attorney Ben Crump is representing the Massey family.
She was dealing with some issues. She needed a helping hand. She didn't need a bullet to the face.
President Joe Biden also weighed in, saying, quote, Sonia's death at the hands of a responding officer reminds us that all too often Black Americans face fears for their safety in ways many of the rest of us do not. And in her own statement, Vice President Kamala Harris decried this as a senseless death and reiterated calls for Congress to pass the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act, which she co-authored. The law would, among other things, limit the use of force, ban chokeholds, and change the standards for when officers could be prosecuted. Former Deputy Sean Grayson is charged with first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct. He has pled not guilty. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm William Brangham.
Y'all, that's the end of it. Y'all, this right here really makes me mad. Makes your girl mad. You know, you don't have to be some kin to somebody for stuff to touch you. You know, you don't have to be some kin to somebody for something to touch you like this, you guys. We all family in God's eyes. Maybe not in man's eyes, but we are in God's eyes, you guys. We are family. And y'all, this just makes me mad. Makes me so mad to hear stuff like this. For somebody to get done like this, you guys. This man, this man is a drunk old. He's a drunko and behind a wheel, behind a police in a police car and with a badge on. He didn't never supposed to been back in that badge in a police car. You see how they cover up for them white people? I bet you if it was a black man, had two DWIs, and he was a police and had a police badge, I bet you he wouldn't get back in there, back on that force. I bet you he wouldn't have. I bet you he wouldn't have, y'all. I promise you. They be doing the most for them police, y'all. They hide things, you know. The stuff that a lot of stuff that they do, y'all. They hide the stuff. They hide the stuff, put it all under the rug. But baby, you can't hide this. You can't hide this. You ain't getting away with it. Her family gonna make sure you don't, baby. And y'all, all I can say, just pray for her. Pray for her and her family and her kids, y'all. Her mama, her daddy, and her uncles and just everybody, the whole family, y'all. Put them all in your prayers, 'cause they need it, and she need it as well. Even though she not here, she still need y'all prayers, our prayers. But y'all, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and comment, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time your girl drop a video, you guys. Y'all have a good day.